The buffet with the low score is in Sevier County. There were insects found on the buffet line among other violations. The grade is a 76 at Sakura Japanese Buffet on the Parkway in Sevierville. While 76 is a passing grade, there were several critical violations. A restaurant flunks its inspection if it receives a grade of 69 and below. There has been a follow-up and that improved score in just a moment. To begin with, the inspector writes, there were a bunch of flies resting on cantaloupe in the buffet area. 4 pounds of cantaloupe were thrown away. The inspector also found flies in the kitchen, and he writes there were also insects crawling around in the kitchen. The temperature of food in a cooler next to the hibachi station ranged from 54 to 61 degrees. 41 and below is the correct cool temperature to prevent potential foodborne illness. There's more. Chicken wings wrapped in a plastic container and placed in the Coke cooler were at 53 degrees, again way too warm. The inspector ordered the manager to call its maintenance team to repair the coolers. The inspector writes he found no documentation, no time stickers showing how long the sushi had been held at room temperature. Sushi can be stored at room temperature for several hours, but the time needs to be written down. The guidelines help prevent potential health risks associated with leaving sushi out for too long. Well, the inspector returned to Sakura Japanese Super Buffet in Sevierville for a follow-up. After checking the critical violations, which had all been corrected, the new re-inspected score is an 86. No follow-up inspections will be necessary at the following restaurants, and here are the best grades of the week. In downtown Knoxville, Fat Tuesday on Gay Street, 100. Einstein Brothers Bagels on Parkside Drive in Turkey Creek, 100. Wendy's in Farragut on Kingston Pike also scores a perfect grade. Same grade, 100 for Taco Bell, the one on Lovell Road in Knoxville. Noble Cava on Sutherland Avenue in Knoxville, 100. In Jefferson City, Powell's Sudden Service is graded 100. The Taco Bell on Andrew Johnson Highway in Talbot receives a 99. Burger King in Clinton on Charles Severs Boulevard also scores a 99. In Oak Ridge, Chicken Salad Chick on the Turnpike, 99. The Wendy's in Oneida has a 99. Chick-fil-A, the one in Sevierville, receives a 98, and the popular Hoskins drugstore on Main Street in Clinton has a 98. There are two things you can do if your food is not right. Politely let your server or manager know, or you can take more action by calling the health department in the county where you live and report the violation. Usually an inspector will be sent for an unannounced visit. Don Dare covering Food for Thought.
And if you'd like to look over all of this week's health inspection scores for yourself, we've made it easy for you to do that. They're all under the News tab on WATE.com. You can also scan that QR code you see on your screen. It will take you right to the page.